American Express, sometimes known as Amex, is a diversified global financial services company headquarters in New York City. The company is best known for its credit card, charge card, and traveler's checks business. The company's common stock trades on the New York Stock Exchange under their ticker symbol AXP. It is one of the 30 stocks that comprise the Dow Jones Industrial Average. American Express was founded in 1850 in Buffalo, New York, as a joint corporation that was a merger of the Express Mail Companies owned by Henry Wells, William Fargo, and John Butterfield. The same founders also started Wells Fargo Company in 1852 when Butterfield and other directors objected to the proposal that American Express extend its operation to distant California. American Express first established its headquarters in a building at the intersection of J Street and Hudson Street in what was later called the Tribeca section of Manhattan, and enjoyed a virtual monopoly on the movement of express shipments throughout New York State. And along with Wells Fargo, American Express helped start and found the Pony Express. Sometime between 1888 and 1890, J.C. Fargo took a trip to Europe and returned frustrated and infuriated. Despite the fact that he was president of American Express and that he carried with him traditional letters of credit, he found it difficult to obtain cash anywhere except in major cities. Mr. Fargo went to Marcellus Fleming Berry and asked him to create a better solution than the traditional letter of credit. Mr. Berry introduced the American Express Traveler's Check, which was launched in 1891 in denominations of $10, $20, $50, and $100. Traveler's checks established American Express as a truly international company. American Express became one of the monopolies that President Theodore Roosevelt had the Interstate Commerce Commission investigate during his administration. The interest of the ICC was drawn to its strict control of the railroad express business. However, the solution did not come immediately to hand. The solution to this problem came as a coincidence to other problems during World War I. During the winter of 1917, the U.S. suffered a severe coal shortage, and on December 26, President Woodrow Wilson commandeered the railroads on behalf of the U.S. government to move U.S. troops, their supplies, and coal. Treasury Secretary William Gibbs McAdoo was assigned the task of consolidating the railway lines for the war effort. All contracts between express companies and railroads were nullified, and McAdoo proposed that all existing express companies be consolidated into a single company to serve the country's needs. This ended American Express's business and removed them from the ICC's radar. The result was a new company called the American Railway Express Agency, formed in July 1918. The new entity took custody of all the pooled equipment and property of existing express companies, the largest share of which, 40%, came from American Express, who had owned the rights to the express business of over 71,280 miles of railroad lines and had 10,000 offices with over 30,000 employees. American Express executives discussed the possibility of launching a travel charge card as early as 1946. But it was not until Diners Club launched their own card in March 1950 that American Express began to consider seriously the possibility. At the end of 1957, American Express CEO Ralph Reed decided to get into the card business, and by the launch date of October 1st, 1958, public interest had become so significant that they actually issued 250,000 cards prior to the official launch date. The card was launched with an annual fee of $6, $1 higher than the Diners Club, to be seen as a premium product. The first cards were paper, with the account number and card member's name typed. It was not until 1959 that American Express began issuing embossed ISO 78010 plastic cards at industry first. In 1966, American Express introduced the Gold Card, and in 1984, the Platinum Card, clearly defining different market segments within its own business, a practice that has proliferated across a broad array of industries. The Platinum Card was billed as super exclusive and had a $250 annual fee. It is currently $450. It was offered by invitation only to American Express customers with at least 2 years of tenure, significant spending, and excellent payment history. In 1975, David Ogilvy of Ogilvy and Mather developed the highly successful Don't Leave Home Without It ad campaign for American Express traveler's checks, featuring Oscar award-winning actor Carl Malden.
You know that fancy restaurant we drove by?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go there tonight.
Can we afford it?
Sure we can.
It's dangerous to carry cash. Carry American Express traveler's checks. If they're lost or stolen, you can get them back. Your vacation is protected. American Express traveler's checks. Don't leave home without them.
American Express formed a joint venture with Warner Communications in 1979 called Warner Amex Satellite Entertainment, which created MTV, Nickelodeon, and the Movie Channel. In 1987, American Express introduced the Optima card, their first credit card product. Previously, all American Express cards had to be paid in full each month, but Optima allowed customers to carry a balance. Although Optima is no longer heavily promoted, Optima and Optima Platinum cards are still available on the American Express website. Today, American Express offers a wide range of other credit card products, including co-branded cards like JetBlue Card and the Starwood Preferred Guest Card, as well as other cards promoting customer rewards like the Blue from American Express Card and the Blue Cash Rebate Card. In 1999, American Express introduced the Centurion Card, which is often referred to as the Black Card, catering to an even more affluent and elite customer segment. The card charged a $1,000 annual fee at the time it was introduced. Today, it is $2,500 with an additional one-time initiation fee of $5,000 and offers a variety of exclusive benefits. There have always been rumors of a super exclusive card that gives American Express's richest and most powerful customers special perks. It was this rumor that caused American Express to profit off the word of mouth and sparked the launch of the Black Card. It was announced on the 18th of September 2007 that Standard Chartered plc agreed to acquire American Express Bank Limited, a commercial bank from American Express Company, for an estimated $1.1 billion. Though a friendly process, the transaction is currently subject to regulatory approvals. Lehman Brothers is advising American Express in this deal. As of September 2008, American Express has 67,700 employees, with assets totaling $149.830 billion.